And then, of course, I give it a second. As people are coming in, good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer and Ducklings of this class. I am Den Pulse, the man after midnight. We are doing something a little bit different tonight. This is going to be a VOD walkthrough, a live VOD walkthrough, if you will. So joining me here and restreaming is Maple. How are you doing today?
I'm doing alright. Having a pretty good evening. How about yourself?
Oh, just fabulous. Can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. So, Maple is going to be running the first boot camp, the 101, the Fighter Forced. And we're going to kind of compare times. So Maple is going to run like normal, and then I'm going to be the voice in the back of Maple's head, kind of giving guidance isn't the right word, but that's all that's coming to mind right now. Basically, we're going to talk strategy through this. We're going to see how quickly we can get through and what kind of improvements there have been. Simple enough, right?
Absolutely, simple enough.
So as long if now is the time, if there's any audio issues, the audience can definitely be like, hey, what's going on? Otherwise, why don't you go ahead and load up your party. We'll talk about it a little bit.
Alrighty, let's see. So, yep, just to double check, our hash checked out earlier. And we'll go with this color. So, let's see. So, Fighter is Forced, but we've also got choices of everything except Black Belt for the other 3 slots. Looks like our Fighter has improved Thor. Which, you know, if you find it cool. If not, feels like kind of nothing.
Do you want to switch over to the...
Oh, yes, that would be good if I did. Haha, here we are. Alrighty. And then we'll just kind of go through the rest of these and look at our
go ahead, pick your party, and I'll pipe in if there's anything.
So, you know, 40 Vite on Thief, that's not nothing. It makes it pretty survivable, especially if I'm looking to avoid a nuke in the later game. Like, you know, 40 Vitality is hard to beat. You know, plus I've really just have a tendency of liking the Thief, you know, good ambushes, good runs. Equip Cloth on the Red Mage, that's something. You can use that, I guess. White Mage plus Elemental 3 magic, that's pretty good. I'm also kind of inclined to bring a White Mage along anyway, just for a shot at exit, so this will definitely make the party. And then Black Mage here, you know, this is just a nice little bonus, a little bit of extra MP. It's also the kind of thing where, like, I've kind of realized, you know, if I happen to go to Crescent early, and I happen to have money for, like, a decent level 6 spell, you know, sometimes, like, Nuke's gonna hit level 6, or Warp's gonna hit level 6, and it's like, well, I can afford this, but I don't have access to it until later in the game. Not so with that little bonus, so... here I like Thief, Black Mage, White Mage.
I 100% agree with the Thief blurs things. I will say this as many times as it takes. Or I'm sorry, not blur things. When you have Thief plus 80 agility, you have to take a Thief. Like, it is 100% required. There is not a situation where you cannot take the Thief. And then, of course, exactly right. If you're going to play this, you have 2 choices. You either, since it's Forced Fighter, you have to take a Thief. You want to take a Black Mage for fast, so it's whatever that 4th character is. White Mage with elemental spells is superior to a Red Mage, unless Nuke is level 1. You're going to get more chances for exit and Warp. That's exactly what you're looking for. So, as we're going through the beginning, before you start, what I'm going to mention is that we have everything that you require to finish this seed is going to be incentivized. So like a Mass Immune and a Ribbon. So we don't need to open that many chests. So really focus on only opening chests that are within 2 to 3 seconds of your route. The first chests that are in Temple of Fiends, I do suggest opening. However, get ready to reset if nothing good is in them and you don't have Warp or Exit. Otherwise, you have Warp or Exit, go ahead, grab them, and continue on.
Okay, sounds reasonable. Alrighty, yeah. I had a response that I wanted to bring up in response to that, but I forgot. But yeah, nope, just lost train of thought.
I have that effect on people. I am just a voice in the back of your head.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a decent sword to slap on this fighter, and then, you know, whatever spells I can get. So, shall we get going?
Yep.
Have you got the track pulled up?
I do. I should probably do something with timer on it.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go and how about we'll do a count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Cure 4, not bad.
Don't forget about the hint givers.
Yep. Got a decent sweeper, ma'am. Nope.
At this point, take the exit out of the top.
4-2, Sky Palace. Alright, cloth 3 plus 5. Or cloth plus 3, rather. That's decent, but I feel a little bit more strongly about like going for it if it's like plus 4, plus 5.
Alright, perfect. That was a good reset. So we have 2 encounters right away, and then we'll see how this... You did hard reset at the beginning, correct?
Yes.
Not that it matters, it starts at the beginning, anywho. Alright, so we have 3 encounters.
I did actually hard reset there, which may not have been the play.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Burn the 3. But that's fine. We'll see how long this one is. It should get you all the way through to checking all of these chats.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't. Interesting. Well, this is fine. That was a long enough run to be the first one, and then this one's going to be pretty long as well.
Yeah.
The white mage does have elemental spell.
Oh, that's right. Hey,
So yeah.
glad that you said something. I already spaced on that. Not something you want to forget about. Hey, delicious.
Ooh, with the ruby. Alright, so at this point we have the canoe. What we need to plan on doing then is making a clockwise rotation of the entire inner sea.
Do you feel like that's pretty much cheap house? Unfortunately, I'm a little broke, so. Do you feel that's always the play? Even if I have, let's say, I pulled Adamant there and then TNT out of the...
I do. It is just because there are more fetch quest items on the left-hand side. So if, let's say you go to Ice Cave, chances are you're going to find a fetch quest, and chances are that's going to be either, you know, it's going to be the crown or the herb or something that you're going to be able to continue to walk around with.
And I neglected to res that black mage. That's fine. We'll do that in Provoca.
Yeah, that's perfect. I would actually not have res the black mage there. I would have resed it in Provoca because it's less steps.
Okay. Well, fortunate that worked out then. Don't want to get picked off by a stray spell of some or attack of some sort here.
Yeah, that's I've done that.
Oh, hit for 16. All right. Very fortunate.
All right, so we're at about the 4 minutes. We're not at a bad time. We got the canal. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
But since we have the canoe, the floater is all that we're looking for. Yeah, buying 2 houses, and I would actually buy a couple more cabins.
Okay.
I didn't see what you had in there, but we're gonna try to be encounter manipulating.
Absolutely. Yeah, I prefer to let's see, we'll go for 10. that ought to give us enough money to work with here. And then we'll see what we pick up along the way.
Yeah, hopefully we have enough for spells.
Yep. 10 might have been a little much, but... Okay.
And then hit that hint giver on the way back.
Absolutely. Let's see. Alright. Then, I like picking up block 2 here.
Don't even bother.
Alrighty.
We're at 100% scaling. You're not going to have enough time before things die.
Gotcha. Sarda's got key.
Soft reset here.
Soft reset. Ah, well, a little late.
So that's one thing with the... So yeah, you'll have to burn 3 encounters and then just go for it. What I would do is... so after you burn this one, continue on, and then in about 3 seconds, do a soft reset with a tent right now. You should be getting an encounter shortly, and then soft, and then go. And this should get you to Ice Cave.
Alrighty. I'm definitely still working on kind of dealing with more difficult or less friendly encounter tables. You know, if I get one that's like, oh, one soft early on, you know, I can kind of get it in my brain. But when I'm starting to work with like, not polyphasic, but if you kind of get my meaning.
Yeah, no, I absolutely understand. So yeah, every time, welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer, everybody. Every time we're going to be trying this as we go through it. So we don't have warp or exit. That's sad, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's you know, you don't always get it. All right, let's see if this. Okay, yeah.
Nope. Yeah, we got ambushed, so just right back in. The only chests that we should be opening in this are going to be the chests that are along the way. So we're going to ignore the 6-pack.
So we'll just grab the 2 down below, as well as 3 up top, or maybe one of the 2 down below.
So we'll grab the 3 right before you drop down,
okay.
And then we'll grab the 1 that's along the way on the same floor.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I personally never liked delving off to the left here and kind of grabbing those 2. It always feels bad when you check that chest over there and it's nothing, and then you have to hit the trap tile again.
Yeah, I usually like to do it when I have like a warp or something, so that if it's a bad trap tile, then I can warp and take the other one. What I'm going to suggest you do before anything else is equip the gold bracelet that you got on the thief.
Alrighty. Hey, mage staff. Alright, thief can do something.
Excellent.
Hey. Yeah.
Now we're in business. Oh, we got an ambush off. Nice.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Bottle. Well, it's something.
Oof.
Let's see.
We're fine. We can make it out of here. Yeah. Use your cure 4s up. So one of the problems that we're going to be encountering is that Volcano is also incentivized, but we absolutely do not have the tools to take it down.
For sure. Well, I guess we'll just move on past it then, and
Yep. We're just going to keep going around the circle. Now, there's a chance that we could find Nuke and maybe like a Harm 4 or a Fade at level 3 and 4.
And in that case, we might double back and...
Yeah, if we find Warp and Exit, we'll head over to Marsh Cave. If we don't, then we'll head back and we find something that can kill Carrie.
Yeah.
Like a Nuke or, I mean, even a Fast.
Yeah, Fast could do it. You know, this axe isn't the best. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, actually, I'll lay down a tent and I'll soft reset through these. Because I do believe I'm fixing it, that 3rd one.
Yep.
Or... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, because these Caribs are not fun.
No.
Things are coming back to me on this seed. I absolutely remember those Caribs.
Wow, I'm surprised you got a memory for it. I don't know, maybe I've just been doing too many seeds, but... Like,
You don't
I've done
forget
probably 50,
fish
60 since
monsters.
then. What's that?
I said you don't forget fish monster.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, you know what? I'm tracking. I
Ah,
completely forgot.
it's all
It's
good.
fine. I'll do. We got a canoe. We got a canal.
Indecision there. Okay. Well, let's see what's in our level 6. Holy Life exit heal 3. Oh, you hate to see that.
All right, cool. But at least we know that exit is there. So the only thing that's going to save us is warp if that's level 3 or 4.
Bottles on floor of ice. I did know that.
Ooh. All right, so we have the ship. So volcano is now off the table. We have the canal, we have the ship, we have the ruby. That's gonna be our next stop. Heading over to Elfland, look at the magic, grab the ship, and then we're headed out.
Would it have been better to take those peats?
At this point, no.
Okay.
If you did take them, I wouldn't say no, but honestly, we shouldn't be taking any battles until, my goodness, a long time.
Yeah. Especially with, EXP chests, we're kind of...
Oh, hey, Ghost Pirate. This is a VOD walkthrough, I guess is what it is. So this is, I am the little voice in the back of Maple's head.
Alright, let's see. I am getting a bit lost on this encounter table, as it were. So I think we've got a big run here, or at least a medium run.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately we're tapped for Gash, so... Let's see. Haste, Saber, Fire 3.
I would grab Fire 3, and then that's it.
Alright.
We don't have the money, so let's go and do something that'll get us a little money.
Okay. Let's hit up Marsh then?
No, we're actually gonna go out of the Inner Sea.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, we've got Canal from earlier. Alright.
So yeah, we'll walk over, we'll grab the Titan's Trove and Sarda, because we know that Sarda has the key from one of the hint givers, and then we can go back, open all the key locks, get money, buy the rest of spells, and move on. Now actually walk back to the town quick, do a reset and walk back in. Grab the hint giver in here just in case it says where Floater is.
True.
And then we can reset and move on. Nope. Okay, cool.
Well, never hurts to ask.
Apparently it does. So Titan's Trove also in Sanavai. What I like to do is save right before I enter one of these tunnels just in case.
Let's go back.
In case we need to soft reset a bunch, or Saber Teas are always terrifying. We don't have warp exits, so it doesn't really matter which order you kind of do this in.
All right.
You can go down and grab the Titan's Trove, or you can wait until we come back.
Let's go talk to Sarda first. Ooh. Another encounter. That was fast.
Now, some people will make the argument that the Titan's Trove would have been the better play because you know that Sarda has the key, and Titan's Trove could have been Floater, but we're splitting hairs.
It's the kind of thing where it's like, that is true, but also it seems like, kind of a low percentage of happening. But that does make sense.
All right, and I actually don't know where we are on the encounter table, so I would at least save and soft reset at this point.
Soft or hard?
Just soft.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little lost on it myself. Let's see. Ribbon. Hey, it's not nothing.
Yeah, it happens. I would actually put the ribbon on the thief.
Okay.
Because the white mage doesn't have life. If our thief lives, they're probably going to be able to run.
Gotcha.
Now the hope I think EXP chests were turned on in this, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully we find 1 or 2 of those coming up. So yeah, let's head back to the Inner Sea. Let's go grab the key locked in Canaria, and then also the key locked in Elfland.
Okay. So at this point, I believe we're still pretty strapped for cash, and with nothing really that we want to sell. I mean, we could sell the mage staff, but kind of prefer not to.
Actually, if we don't find any gold, we probably will sell the mage staff.
Do you think that's better or the light axe?
Keep the light axe because you can use that as a weapon and harm too.
Gotcha. Oh, well, this is not where we're going. Wait a minute. Oh. Ha! That's right.
Was this not incentivized, or was it
No, and I've got it pulled up here too. We did get defense sword though. That ain't bad.
You know what? That is good to go.
I've even got my list pulled up here and forgot about that.
Here. Oh no, it wasn't. Hilarious. The voice in the back of your head lied to you. All right, let's head down to Elfland, grab the 4 chests there. It'll at least give us something. And if not, if we don't find anything, we'll sell the the mage staff and buy the rest of the spells. We really want to see where warp is.
Yeah. Hey, some experience. E-experience, yes. Okay, well we got some amount of gold. This is kind of enough to work with it.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Okay. Now, I don't recall there being any. Actually, I do recall there being other things in level 3 that we wanted.
Yeah, we wanted fast, but yeah,
Saber.
We could have bought it later. Because honestly, even with a light axe, fast is still. Oh, perfect. I would also grab Cure 3 as well.
Oh wow, these are cheaper than I
expected.
expected.
You do have Cure 4 already. The chances of you using Cure 3 are not very high.
Yeah, but I do like having access to both. Let's see. Oh, caps plus 3. Eh. Gold plus 4, kind of pricey though. Adamant for 10k. Alright, let's grab a few tents.
Alright, cool.
Actually, let's check our magic first. Haha. Good to know. Alright.
Yep, we'll just remember Temper is there, we'll buy it later.
And then life 2. A little too much.
Alright, we'll remember it's there, we'll buy it later.
Let's see. Did we? No, we couldn't afford heal 2 either. Alright.
No.
Well, we'll have to come back. Alrighty, so in this instance, we
have 2 choices. Let's go to Ordeals.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
Now, of course, I'm going to say that. However, here's the thought process. Well, first, let me make sure that it's really incentivized.
It is. Thankfully.
All right, cool. So we don't have warp or exit yet. We haven't seen warp, so we know that warp is probably not going to be level 5, and it wasn't level 6. Chances are warp is higher. So exit is going to be our escape strategy. So when we go to Marsh Cave, we want to have escape or exit, which means that we need to be level 16 and have bought it.
Okay, so we essentially want to build up to exit before we get ourselves into a dungeon where it's otherwise we'd have to trudge our way out of there.
Correct.
Makes sense.
So then we should hard resets at Ordeals and burn 3.
Okay. Well, actually, that'll be our first right there.
Oh, perfect.
Hopefully. There's our 3. Let's see, bottom, left. Well, I guess I don't have warp, so it doesn't. No, that's not quite true. Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but still remembering if you've done something before.
Yeah.
So now this is the first dungeon we'll actually think about taking fights. If we find Medusa or Zombles, plural, we'll take them.
All right, let's see. So we were 2 here, I believe. Yep, 2, 2. Let's go 2. No, it wasn't 2. All right, 2, 2, 1. All right, enough to
we'll
take,
this.
or
Yep, 2 Medusas is fine. So yeah,
let's see.
you still have the mage stick, I think, right? Or
Oh,
do you
that's
still
right, I
have-
do. Let's see. I actually
And then
forget
just Ice 2 and Dia 3.
Okay. I rarely engage with Medusi, so
They're very low HP. Probably should have died to that, and it's just a little bit of experience to keep inching us closer to 16.
let's see. 2, 2. Gotta be 1.
Yep, and then the top.
Oh, hey. Didn't even see the 4th split.
Yeah, running from this one, absolutely. Gargoyles are terrible.
Are they just low EXP on top of being relatively sturdy, or?
Yeah, well, they don't have that much health, I suppose.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Perfect. But they're just annoying. All right, we're taking this Agama for a little bit. So we can do either Nuke, Ice 2, Dia 3. I would probably use my Ice 3s on the White Mage. I don't know if this thing has anything scary.
Actually, let's see. We'll split ices. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so that's what, 250? Somewhere in that range?
Yeah, actually get out.
Okay.
After this, yeah.
Not quite
know what it
rewarding
has.
enough.
It's giving a reasonable enough experience, but honestly, we're going to get more experience by getting the floater. And then this was just to get a little bit of extra cash, mostly. Hopefully, we can get the tail promote. And at that point, now we have a katana to swing, and we're going to be able to kill things much more efficiently.
Sounds good.
So then now you got to kind of plan. What are you thinking? What happens when you get the floater? What are you doing?
Let's see. So I usually do the local checks. I've got bottles, so I can go down south. See what we got there. No slab though. We already checked Sarda, which would be nearby. I was gonna see we could see what Volcano is, but that's me being in the mindset of EF shuffle. So
I would head over first by the adamant in Elfland.
that's right. We do have enough for it. So let's see.
Yeah, left.
Yeah. I was gonna say bottle adamant turn in or this, but we'll just do this.
Yeah, we'll do this just in case this turns into the slab. If it does, then we can do a double check up top.
Alrighty. Well, hate to see it. Wow, 3 ruins. All right. Rod. Okay.
All right, so Earth is incentivized, and we have the tools to do it. So let's do it since we're close.
Okay. And we'll hold off on those chests down there until we got TNT.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And you should have a house. We'll be able to use it here.
Okay. So in this case, my habit has usually been, or rather not in this case, but my habit usually in here is to check the 3 up top. But given that we have a katana already, I feel like that may not be necessary.
I would not check them.
Especially we've got 3 ribbons, so not much we're looking for at this
literally
point.
nothing, maybe some armor, but worst case, you can buy some gold bracelets. So there's literally nothing in chests that we need besides more XP and gold. Which, yeah, that's nice. I'd check this chest right here.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Oh, cool. Well, you're gonna want that back. Here you go.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize, by the way, if my play is lit off. It is surprisingly hard to juggle this. But, definitely fun.
Alright, so what's your plan of attack? What are your 4 actions going to be versus the vampire?
Let's see. So I've got my mage stick probably at the ready. Swing with fighter. I believe I have fire 3 on the black mage, and then dia 3 ought to be enough.
Perfect. Oh, getting ambushed by this is not great.
Nope.
We also did not pick up life 2 yet, but
true. We could have picked
everything's probably fine. Let's get out of this fight, and then let's heal up a little bit. Yeah, don't be afraid to use those cure 4s. We got 6 of them.
Okay, let's see. Now let's go die 4. Yep.
All right, so here's the incentive. We'll see what this guy is.
Ground? Okay. Now, sans warp, we don't want to check the 5 up top either in this next floor, right?
Correct. And even if we did have warp, I still wouldn't suggest it. Like you said, you have the 3 ribbons. We have a katana. We know that we're going to get a mass immune by clearing out all this. So we have our end game weapons and most of the equipment.
Okay. Well, let's just haul.
I did not see. Did you equip all those ribbons?
Let's see. They should be now, but I'll double check. Yep. Only the black mage is lacking 1.
Womp womp.
Yeah, you know, maybe we'll find a 4th somehow.
I wouldn't change it now, but actually I would have equipped the ribbon on the black mage instead of the fighter.
Okay.
And that's because I don't like new I don't want to be killed by something.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, so then what's the actions here?
Let's see. So I'll stick with mage stick, swing, I'll nuke, and we'll die 4.
Perfect. Fire 3 on the white mage also would have been acceptable.
Oh, that's right. We do have that. Tucked away beneath level 8, I can see why,
Yeah. It would have technically been 1 more button push because I think it's the 3rd spell, but whatever. All right, cool. Let's do crown.
Okay. And we'll just tear through them pretty much the same way.
Yeah, honestly, a nuke should do.
Nothing. Chime. Okay.
All right, so 2 choices here. Once we go, so what I'm going to suggest is we go to Elfland, grab life.
Yeah.
Now, normally I don't like double dipping this a bunch, but at the same time, I think our next choice is actually Volcano. Because what we're looking for is the tail or the mass immune, and quite honestly, carry with vanilla scaling is not scary enough to merit really needing anything other than we have.
Sure. We'll save off on the heal too. I don't think we really need that. Actually.
Yeah, we've got cure 4s. We're feeling fine.
Now, when you're at low houses but not no houses, how do you like to play that? Like in this case,
I would have just run in and saved just like that.
Okay.
We'll get more houses later. All right, so you want to park on the bottom of Volcano because it just
yeah, it saves a few
bottom
steps.
left. because you're going to spawn there.
Well.
All right, so it doesn't matter on the hard resets. Just kind of juggle that through. We are still going to check armory. We're going to ignore the one chest behind the spike tile.
Okay.
Because we don't care about that. We're not going to take the spike tile. It's one chest. You know, deal with it. We're looking for experience and gold here. And yeah, iron +5, that's good enough for the end game.
Hey, flame +4, even better.
Alright, cool. What I would do is, honestly, yep, equip the armor like that, and put the ribbon on the black mage.
While we're here, yeah, let's see. There we go.
I don't think you actually equipped it.
Oh, let's make sure of that. Ah, good. Glad you said something.
That's what I'm here for, the back of your mind.
Thank you.
So we will grab the chests that are kind of along the way, but we're not going to go out of the way.
Sure.
And it's dealer's choice. If you want to grab, so in any of these rooms where you go in and don't have to take any steps, but you can take 3 steps and grab 1 more chest, and I'll do whatever you feel like on that. I mean, I would like more experience, and chances are, you know, there are going to be experience chests.
11k gold, not nothing.
And don't get this one.
Ah.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a little late.
What can you do? Now let's heal up. Let's hopefully not get punished for that.
Yeah, healing up is great. So yeah, Cure 4s, leave the... Yep, you don't want to use any more Cure 3s now. You're going to need those 2 spells. And yeah, don't forget the incentive.
Oh boy, this might be a bit.
Well, you have several ribbons.
Slab.
Excellent. This is kind of what we wanted to see.
Slab in particular, or just other fetch?
Well, we wanted slabs so that we can then go up and do bottle and slab at the same time.
Ah, gotcha. That's convenient.
Okay, use all your Cure 4s to heal up. And then, yeah, Mage Stick, Swing, Nuke.
And, yeah.
So there should be 2 turns.
Ah, terrible roll.
Yeah, Carrie does have a very high magic defense, so... Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, we lucked out.
All right, perfect. It wasn't the best. Like, I like taking these. All right, so do the slab after this, obviously. I like taking the Fiend fights when I have a Katana +3 or when I'm promoted, just because they're quicker, but that only took 1 extra turn. We're going to save much more time than that based on not having to double dip that part of the continent. Now, ideally speaking, this is going to turn into the tail and the cube.
I don't believe we ever actually checked level 5.
Nope, and we're not going to here
Oh, really? Okay.
because we're going to the superstore.
Ah, that's true.
All right, so the fast way is up and to the right. So basically, you just keep flying up until you hit some sort of land mass or ordeals, and then fly over to the right. We'll do Gaia first. And you already hit the bottle, so... We'll hit the hint giver.
The herb.
Cool.
From the robot. Cool. Okay.
Excellent. So let's go turn in the tail.
Okay. Even before slab?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So,
yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, what stinks about this is ideally the order of operations would have been slightly better here, where we would have been level 16 so that we could have cast exit here. But we're only going to lose about 20 seconds on that, and it's better than having to double dip to buy spells. But this also gives us time to think.
Yeah.
Where are we going next, and what is the plan? We still have one key item that we have to get. That's going to be turning in the slab.
Let me see. I'm going to pull, actually, the tracker up so I can see what we have.
All right. Well, so we're missing the loot, the Oxiel, the
cube, I believe. Yeah, we still need cube.
Yep, and the cube, yep. So there's still 3 absolute items that we need to get, and we still have the mass immune to find, and we're getting them all. So here, actually, do a hard reset.
Let's do, yeah.
And just walk around by your ship.
Oh, let's see.
Do a hard reset and just walk right next to your ship, see what the first encounter is. Sandworms. Perfect. We're taking this to 16.
Okay.
So this was also another reason I should have said way earlier, but our plan wasn't really to take any levels anywhere else, specifically because there was a hard reset right at the beginning that the encounter was so quick. So getting levels here is going to be optimum.
Makes sense.
It stinks that we're only getting 1 sandworm. All right, at this point we can walk down now.
Okay.
So we'll take fights as we walk down.
Oh, let's...
Not that one. Let's
yeah,
let's settle down. So then we have, if this turns into the Oxiel, we're going to feel really good. And that is because I want to have the herb before we head to Marsh. And I know that the herb is in the waterfall. All right, I don't think we equipped the katana.
Oh, that's right. No, we definitely did not.
And then, yeah, defense sword. Yep. Let's go.
Alrighty.
And we're already 16, so we're good to run.
Now, do you usually bother with this hint giver? Let's say.
No, if I'm already at this point, I don't. But if I still don't know where a lot of things are, or I don't know if I'm going to go to them. Like at this point, we're committed to getting everything.
We'll come back to that. Grab haste here. You like grabbing saber as well?
I do.
Okay. We'll grab nuke.
Then we'll grab nuke. Yep. And temper.
That's right.
There's a reasonable chance that we're just going to be temper. Well, actually, no. We'll probably be swinging. Whatever. Grabbing a ruse.
That's right. Cure 4 unlearnable.
And then let's go to level 5 white and see if there's something decent there.
Okay. Not level 6, level 5.
Nope.
This too.
Don't even bother. You're not going to use it. Let's grab Holy and exit. And heal 3.
Stacked level 6 for sure.
And then let's go to black 5 and see if warp is there or not. We're going to feel pretty bad if it is. Perfect. It wasn't. Ignore it.
Alright. Skip the rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, now we're going to manipulate our way back up, and we've got 2 choices. Either we go to Marsh Cave, or we go to Waterfall. I think we do Marsh.
Okay.
Because we don't have access to the last key item that we're looking for, so we still need the cube and the Oxyel. Marsh, Sky, Waterfall are the 3 that we're looking for. So one of those is going to have the Mass Immune, obviously, and then this or the herb is going to turn into the cube. And then more than likely the cube is going to turn into the Oxyel. Don't even bother grabbing chests. All right, so to the audience out there, at the beginning of this, I was talking with Maple, and I kind of set a goal. We were looking at about 1 hour before entering Temple of Fiends. And that would be a huge improvement on not only this flag set, but in general, that would have been, a top 5 kind of finishing. We have about 19 minutes to go before that, and we're looking very strong. Oh no!
Well, so much for all that. Ugh.
Listen, that gets me too. It's not going to waste as much time as you think, but it's still, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that off. Just
Pretend it never happened. Eh.
Yeah, I have the power to do that. Your routing through this was perfect.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing I feel like I've done pretty well is kind of our. All right, so we got crystals. We're going this way.
Yep.
I feel like I have my interior maps like routed pretty well, which it's pretty straightforward memorization, but.
Now we will actually grab these 3 chests. The reason for that is if someone had come here earlier and there was like an Excalibur +5 in here.
You would want to have it.
Yep. Okay. So we'll walk out. We have to make sure that we have, I think we have 1 house left.
Yeah.
We should absolutely use it so that we can exit out.
Okay.
And then we're going to loot Goblin a little bit. We are going to check these chests as well.
Oh, we had a second one. Okay. Leaving the Hooray Dwarf behind. Sorry.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
All right, so we're headed up to do Waterfall. So at this point now we have full knowledge. Waterfall is going to be herb, which is then going to turn into cube, and whatever is, and then Sky is going to end up being the mass man. So we also want to make sure that we house again before we go. Inside. Actually, let's go to Oxyel first.
Okay.
Or let's kill Kraken first. The reason for that is because when you're done with it, you're going to house. And so you'll get your exit charge back. Also, we can buy houses here, probably.
Yeah, let's go and check just to make sure. Nope. Something to do. There we go.
Ideally, when I'm here, I try to shop at the Oasis, but...
Ah, gotcha. Land right on it.
All right, and we're only going to check the 2 chests in the long, skinny room. Oh, no, where are you going?
Oh, do we not? No, this is
Nope.
not incentivized, that's right. Well, never mind.
And the only fights that we're going to take here are solo Gersharks or Gersharks and Big Eyes.
Okay.
And yeah, you can decide whether or not you want to take the solo free chests or the 2 other chests not blocked in this top room.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to you.
Ooh. Let's take that one.
Perfect. Every time you find one of those chests, it means one more battle that we don't have to take in Sky.
Gotcha.
So we're not going to heal at all. All right, let's take this fight. And yep, yep, we're just kill it. We have enough spells. Don't need to worry.
Yeah.
Once we get to Kraken, we're just going to do a quick Cure 4 on all of our party members.
Sounds good.
We don't need to heal up before that. Make sure you hug the wall as you're going down to the door. Hug the wall on the right side.
Gotcha.
We're saving that one step. I'll tell you what.
Hey, it matters sometimes.
All right, so you should be swing, nuke, and Dia 4. And this is going to be your pretty standard. You could make an argument on Tia that you're going to be fasting the fighter first. Because chances are we could have killed this in 1 turn, but it's probably going to take 2.
Yeah. You know, you have to really get that fortunate turn order.
That was close.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So house.
There we go.
And then let's go get that herb.
Okay.
I am very good at tracking.
Hey, that's how it goes.
Like, I know at the beginning, I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll track, everything will be fine, and I'm just completely ignoring it.
It's, I find that when I'm tracking, it's very hard for me to pay continued attention to the tracker, even when, you know, like, either I'm keyed in on the race, or I'm keyed in on the race and just, like, totally forgetting that I am tracking.
Now, I'm going to mention that when I come here early, and I find a group of Paralisks that are 6 or greater, I take them, because they have no life, they get a decent amount of experience, but we're not looking for that right now. We're looking to get in and out with this. Don't even grab the chest, just exit.
Now,
Alright,
if we had to...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry? Go ahead.
Oh no, go.
I was going to say, if we had to cross the spike tile in order to get to the robot, would it have been worth checking those chests, or...?
Nope. Okay. There's literally nothing in there that was going to benefit us.
Gotcha.
So stop at the Oasis real quick.
Yep.
Buy house. We'll buy houses if available. Yep, perfect. And then upstern in the herb, straight up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be to the right about 2.5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Actually, longer to the right than that. Wow. You do have one more cast of exit, so you'll use that right after this.
Alrighty.
And then we're up to Sky. So do a hard reset with a house here. And then take the first fight on the way. Yep, take it.
Oh, that one? Really? Ah, well.
Well, yeah, we'll take the sandworms. That's fine. So Ankylos are not like, they don't have a terrible amount of health, and especially if you have Nuke and Dia, they'll go down. They give about the same amount of experience as sandworms.
Okay.
So it's just that they hit so hard that people don't like to take them. Like, I've actually done an Ankylo grind, like, in an actual raid.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Well, if you have to, you have to. Right.
Nope, we're not going to take any fights on this level.
Okay.
Yeah, Sky and higher. So if there's 5 guards, we'll probably take that. The vampires, maybe. Nope, not the blue D either. Our goal level for this is 24, but our target level is 21.
Gotcha.
All right, so then we'll breeze through here, and we're pretty much going to take every fight from now on. Including the Gurnaga. Yep. And then just fight on everybody. Don't even bother casting spell. The Excal and the Vorpal are going to do enough damage. Don't forget the incentive, which is the Massimian. We'll see what it rolled. I don't remember.
Neutral.
Oh, it must have just been neutral, yeah. But we're going to leave the Excal on.
Okay.
Technically speaking, yeah, let's take this fight as well.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, every fight we're taking from here on to TM.
Gotcha.
And don't forget the next R Hydras you get, Ice 3 on the White Maid.
That's right.
So we're getting more experience than I thought we were. So we're already at our target of 21.
Do we want to keep taking fights, or?
Yeah, we'll see. No. The only fights that we're going to take from now on are going to be the R Hydras and a War Mech.
Okay.
So I'd absolutely use some heal 3. Oh, and 2 fighters, absolutely. And yeah, that's good enough. Oh, let's do it. Let's fast.
Oh, fire alarm. Can you hear that?
Yeah, there was a little beeping. Not gonna lie. I hope you don't burn down. And then nukes.
Sorry about that. No, my roommate's cooking.
Beautiful. We're at our level. We don't need any more levels. We're done taking fight. So at this point, because of the hit, we're going to switch to the mass immune on the fighter.
Okay.
So we're level 24. That's the hit break point. If we were at 23, we wouldn't switch.
Gotcha.
But technically, we're going to do more damage. I would honestly wait with the white mage. It takes too long to do that damage, and we're not in danger of losing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're just about to hit the 55-minute mark. The only cleanup that we need to do after this is move one of the ribbons over to the fighter.
Okay.
I suggest moving the one on the black mage over to the fighter.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
And we're done. Let's go to Topher. All right, so yeah, hard reset, burn the 3 encounter. Actually, we're going to burn 2, then we're going to walk in on the 3rd. We're going to open the orb. We're not going to enter, though. And we're going to burn this encounter on this floor.
Kraken nukes.
Oh, yeah, never look at these hints.
Ah, interesting.
Nope. You're going to find out. Like, at this point, nothing you
do is going to
nothing
change.
they say
right?
are going to change what you do, so might as well just do it.
Makes sense.
But I would like to note that it is 56 minutes. That's 4 minutes faster than the goal time of 1 hour to get into Temple of Fiends. So, huzzah.
Hey, we did it. Me and the voice in the back of my head.
And so now we have to talk about the strategy of what are we going to do for Lich? What is each character going to be doing?
So for Lich, especially when I'm well equipped, I just like swing, swing, wait, wait. I feel like these 2 melee should be strong enough to dump Lich, especially when we know for a fact it didn't roll high on HP.
Yeah, with 100% scaling, I absolutely agree. Without the 100% scaling, though, if this were a normal kind of thing, I would definitely suggest still using, if you have Fire 3 or Nuke. Because quite honestly, you're not going to use all your nukes.
That's true. Well, we could throw out, let's see. Well, we've got access to 2 Fire 3s, so...
Yeah, I would use both Fire 3s. So if you wanted a little more safety, this isn't important to do, but you do have an iron armor that you could have put on the thief and then moved the gold bracelet over to the black mage.
That's true.
However, I wouldn't bother. A
little late now. Maybe
armor
would have been nice.
Never heard of.
Yeah, I was gonna say something I've noticed is that I do a lot more. Well, let's see, a lot more item juggling than we've done here. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do this Fire 3?
Use Fire 3 on both.
Okay. Knowing that it shares with haste, I think was my... Well...
Oh, wow.
Totally didn't matter. You'll have to see
you have
it.
7 charges, so you're feeling fine.
Okay. Yeah, if I need 7 charges of fast, something's going on.
Alright, so then carry, I believe that the answer is swing, swing, nuke, and IF4.
Okay.
Beautiful. And this should probably be your strategy for Kraken as well. Nobody else really got hurt. I wouldn't even heal.
Okay.
I mean, you could run into something, bonkers here, but...
Well, we've got life, or life 2 rather.
Yep.
I believe.
Okay, the fighter did take a little bit of abuse, and so did everyone else. I would slap a heal 3 once we get near Kraken.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we're on this part of the encounter table. That's fine because we know that we have 2 pretty good runs coming up after this. We should only have 2, maybe 3 more encounters. And that is called perfect turn order, my friend.
You love to see it.
All right, so with Tiamat, I would actually cast Fast for the fighter. And then after this, the Black Mage should just go back to nuking. Now, also, I know that the Thief has the Katana, but the Katana only did like 82 damage. I would have actually thought of casting Nuke on the Thief instead.
Oh.
But, I mean, it's kind of a moot point. All right, I would absolutely at least Cure 4 the White Mage. Yeah, I would just use Cure 4s at this point. Just let's heal up quick and move on. I would not bother moving around characters for Chaos.
Seems like we're
Chaos,
more or less powerful enough.
Yeah. Yep, we're powerful enough, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I would actually use the Thief to temper up the fighter, and then I would fast from the Black Mage.
And do we want to keep spamming temper from the Thief, or just the one?
No, so we're just going to do the one, and then the Thief is going to move to nukes.
Okay.
Because we're looking for the biggest output of damage the soonest possible. We want this Chaos dead in like 3 turns. I just realized I have no idea how to hit finish.
You can just uncheck running next to the clock.
Oh yeah, neat.
And that'll... There we go.
So GG is 1 hour, 1 minute, and 42 seconds.
Wow.
So your previous time on this one, when you ran it way back in the day, it seemed like forever ago, but it was 4 weeks ago. 1 hour, 18 minutes, and some change.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room for improvement from there.
But so for other kind of notes, I know I ran this as well. So yeah, there were a couple of sub hours on here, but there was a lot of veterans exactly in this range, like between Saracen, Guardian Marcus, Luffy, Fryteeth, Richborg, Sawney, Ale, and Phoenix. They all finished between like 58 minutes and 1 hour and 3 minutes. So that's you know, how did it feel? Tell me, like, did it feel natural? I mean, even though like I was kind of giving commands and it was kind of like there was a lot of like pausing there, it still went by really quick.
Yeah, it definitely went by really quick. It was definitely an interesting experience. I think that between, let's see, I definitely feel that I had made some improvement, but it does feel a bit like, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Might just be late in the day for me. But yeah, wow, I really only expected maybe a couple of minutes of improvement, but I do think that I definitely also was more focusing on execution and maybe less overall game planning. So this is definitely a VOD that I want to kind of go back and through and understand the decision making.
Yeah, so that's kind of the point of this. It's almost impossible to teach like instinct and decision making when it comes to this. And so what I tried to do is talk out a little bit what I was hoping. For example, with the herb that we knew was in Waterfall, hoping that we could combine that check with Marsh, and then realizing that didn't work, but finding the Oxyale, so that was able to kind of do that. Also going completely offense in Temple of Fiends and not worrying about buying, Invis, because we're not going to use it. I mean, there were a couple of spells you did buy that we didn't use. And that's fine, but those are the kind of things that you cut down on. But yeah, like your routing in here was, going into all of the, um, all of the dungeons. I mean, it was pretty spot on. There's a couple of here and there mistakes, but it's also you're being watched and scrutinized.
That's true.
I expect a little bit like that. But yeah, wow. I mean, for the most part, like I don't feel like I contributed much to the conversation besides hey, make sure you're not grabbing any chests and things like that. Just little reminders.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely I think a big takeaway from this that definitely will save me a lot of time and would have saved me a lot of time back then is the nature of how to go about preparing for and going through that Topher. I definitely play more conservatively in a way that like there's times to play conservatively, but when you have 3 powerful weapons at your disposal, your thief is tanky, you've got enough armor on the thief and the fighter, definitely leaning into being aggressive there is something that I hope to take away from this.
Yeah, it's also a feel with flag sets. I mean, if you play a flag set 3 or 5 times, and you get kind of a rhythm on how fast you can go, experiment with going in at 2 levels earlier than your average. So like I said, like 24 was the safe zone because we'd have 5 hits with the mass immune here. Nothing was really going to hurt us at that point. Level 21 was kind of the minimum that I would like to go in, but in all honesty, at level 18, we could have completely ignored everything in Sky and just gone for Temple of Fiends, and it probably would have saved a minute. So like we're talking a lot, and for the risk involved in it, it's a little bit too great because you lose 7 minutes if you wipe in Temple of Fiends. But yeah, experimenting with how much you can kind of push the envelope, how quickly you can get into Temple of Fiends, how the flow feels, how you can still kill fiends quick. But that comes over time and practice. And unfortunately, that Duck Derby is coming up.
Yeah, it's pretty soon.
Like, what, 8 days away could be the first race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to moving in the middle of it, but what can you do?
Oh, gross. Well, anywho, thanks everyone out there for watching. Thank you, Mabel, for running. I mean, this is, I didn't mean to exactly put you on the spot.
Oh, you're good.
You did a heck of a job, and thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and for doing things like this. The VOD reviews are immensely helpful. This was really cool. I'm definitely gonna. It's something that in the moment I don't know. Like my brain is kind of like grease at the moment. But I'm really excited to kind of go back through this VOD and kind of understand your decision making, like bit by bit. I think that's going to be really helpful. So yeah, I'm thrilled to have been able to do this.
Also, we did take off 45 seconds for that little exit thing.
Oh, that's true.
So
that's true.
You were about a minute away from sub hour, and that's a. But anywho, I think we'll close this out. Again, thanks everyone for coming out. We have the last Derby boot camp that's coming up this Sunday. Definitely be there. It's the end of the Platy Party. We're going to see who becomes the new Platypus Prime. That's super exciting, and I'm going to be cheering for the runners. What else? This is technically the last VOD review that I'm going to be running this season on the channel. I still have 2 in the queue that I'm going to do, and if you want one done before the Duck Derby, please get them in right away so that I have time to kind of look over them and do them. Next week, I'm hoping to get some people here on Friday to kind of discuss the Derby flags, just have a little bit of a conversation with some veterans about how they might approach these certain flags. We'll see if we can get that going. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching these and enjoy the rest of your night.
Indeed. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.